Hey, I wanted to very quickly make a video about the Connect shop, since I noticed I never really talked about it that much, and this might be useful for newer players coming into the game, since they probably don't really know what the hell this is, because, you know, it wasn't on global, since it did come out like a month ago or something like that. But in any case, the Connect shop is a shop where you can buy a few things with Connect coins, and these coins, you can get them through the gacha, as you can see over here. So every 10 pull, or every pull you do will give you 1 coin. So for example, a 10 pull will give you 10 coins. It's a 1-to-1 exchange rate, I guess. But in any case, not a lot of things here are actually worth buying, so I'll be talking about what's actually worth your money. So in any case, the best 2 things, in my opinion, that are worth buying in this shop are this masterpiece, since it is kind of rare. It's kind of hard to get these. These are used to increase your skill tree over here on the elemental tab. Over on this tab, it will give you a bunch of buffs. And yeah, getting these will take a lot of time, because the only way to get these is through the gacha. As you can see over here, over here, you can get 3 of them if you get the rate up unit, which in this case is Commander Makoto, and they only give you this like once per banner. The only other way to get them is in the event shop, or the metal gacha, not the shop. As you can see over here, you can get 1 of them in the metal gacha from an event. So they do take quite some time to actually build up over time, and you do need around 2 to 3 of those things to actually get each of these buffs. So this one you need 2 of them, this one you need 3 of them. They kind of alternate like that. The only other thing besides the masterpiece you should actually buy is these grow spheres. These are equipment grow spheres, which will let you level up the unique equipment for a character without having to actually buy their shards or spending mana or anything like that. You can just level them up, in this case to level 290, completely for free, which is very, very nice, especially with the elemental feature getting implemented into the game. A lot of characters now need the unique equipment because of the elements. You do need way more characters than usual, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's it is what it is, really. So these end up being very, very important to actually buy. All of the other things, everything else in this shop, is honestly kind of a waste of coins, except maybe these shards, because these are for the last equipment ranking level, but even these are kind of pointless. I only recommend buying these if you already have a unique equipment with everybody else, so you don't really need to buy any more grow spheres. And of course, all of these other shards for the other colors, you can just get them through events, and they do give a lot of them. Every time a new rank level comes out, they start giving a lot of the other lower ranking shards, not shards, rocks, I don't know, ores. I think they're called ores, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, so you don't really need to buy any of the other ones. And especially with the synchro system, since you only really need 20 characters maxed ranked, and all of the other characters will automatically be able to get that same level completely for free without having to spend any mana or experience potions or even equipment, which is kind of ridiculous. So because of that, even these are also pretty damn pointless to buy. As you can see, I have 16,000 EXP materials for equipment, so it ends up being very, very pointless. And of course, the only other things that you could maybe consider buying is these thingies for 6-starring characters, but these you can just farm them very easily on their respective stages. And also these ones for what were they used for? Oh, for the unique equipment, of course. You can also just farm these, and heck, you can even get these from events and some other game modes, so you will get them over time. You just need to wait a little bit. You don't really need to buy them. And of course, the other very, very important thing would be the cakes. These are used to increase the bond level for every character, but also you can just, you know, play with the characters. So for example, in the events, you can just do these event stages with characters who are very, very low ranking, with very, very low bond level, I mean. You can just order them by bond level and go like descending or something like that, and you can just pick whichever characters you want to raise your bond with. So yeah, you don't really need the cake, to be honest, so yeah, don't waste your resources So yeah, and because of that, the only really good option here is really the unique equipment growth sphere. And that's basically it. So to recap, buy the masterpiece because you only get one of them, and just buy growth spheres for the rest of your coins. Don't buy the ores because you get them through events, especially the lower ranking ones. Don't buy the orbs and the hearts because you can just farm for them. Don't buy the EXP equipment because you can just use the synchronizing system to make everybody else get the same ranking and level, of course. And don't buy the cape because you can just, you know, play the game and use the characters with lower bonds, which is way easier. So yeah, that's basically it. Just save your coins for the growth spheres, basically. Yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.